Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Richard with Inverted Adventures RC, and today I have a new toy to unbox, and I am super excited about this build, so check it out. Alright guys, so I just picked this up this week. I did bust the box open just to take a peek, make sure everything was okay while I picked it up at Abbott's RC, but I haven't done anything to it yet, so without further ado, we have an Axial SCX 10.2 trail honcho. I know it's on a new truck, it's new to me, it's my first Axial like this, and it is going to be my new comp crawler. So right now I have this, what used to be a Gen 8 Scout, still all the Red Cat chassis, just changed the body and changed some stuff up, but that is what I've been using, and I decided I wanted something that I think is going to be a little better, a little more upgrades and modifications I can do. So we went with the trail honcho. Travis is starting to stock these over at Abbott's RC. He's getting into some of the Axial stuff because he's had some people that wanted it. And he had one of these on the floor, and I looked at it and looked at it, and I ended up getting rid of my TRX4 because I'm just not a huge Traxxas fan. It was a nice truck, but I didn't want it, and I decided I wanted one of these. So I got this. We're going to turn this into the comp crawler and turn this into more like a trail truck, because I do a lot of hiking and outdoor, like trail running and crawling and stuff with some of my buddies. So we're going to turn that into more of a not overly serious crawling truck, more just like a trail runner that I can do some crawling with, and trick this thing out and make it into something that I can go to the events at Adrenaline, and I'm going to Motorama next month and compete at those competitions. I'm not trying to make something I'm going to win with, but I want a truck that I can be competitive with and do well and get all over whatever kind of obstacles I can come across. So we are going to open it up and unbox it, check it out, see what's in the box, and I'm going to let you guys know what my plans are for this truck moving forward. So stick around, I'm going to get a knife and we'll get this thing open. Alright, so we dig into the box, and I am actually really impressed with all of the stuff Axial gives you in these kits. There's a whole bag of parts that come with it. The truck itself, I am a huge fan of. I'm a big Toyota guy. I like the old school stuff. I thought about doing a hard body for it, but I also thought I would really like a newer Toyota body. Whether it was a cab, I could pair it with the back of this. So my first thought was I was going to get the Night Runner body from Element, which is a newer Tacoma, but it's a different wheelbase, and I don't want to get into changing wheelbases and links and drive shafts and all that stuff just yet. So Proline, just not too long ago, I'm not sure how, I think it's within the last month, they released a 2015 Tacoma body that comes with a plastic grill and light buckets and all that kind of stuff. It's a Lexan body, it's not a hard body, but they have a 2015 Tacoma body, so I have that on pre-order. As soon as that comes in, that is what's going to go on here, and I am super excited about that. Thinking about changing out the bumper. I'm not a huge fan of the bumper. I haven't decided for what yet. The winch on the Gen 8, I do have a functional winch on this truck. So the winch is going to come off up there and come on here for the comps. But overall, out of the box, I'm pretty impressed with it. Get these little pins out of here. It looks like a really solid build. Let's see, we put it next to a Gen 8, and there's less than 1/8 of an inch difference, might even have been the 1/16 of an inch. The difference with the straight axles versus the portals, the difference in clearance on the diffs is almost nothing. It's almost the same clearance. So that was my concern, was do I make this the comp crawler without the portals on it like the Gen 8 has, but I don't even think I have to worry about that. I think just the design of this, it's going to have the same clearance, and we've got more clearance in the center. The only thing that doesn't have more clearance is these links on the bottom, so I might see if you can get smaller or just regular round like metal barrel links. Other than that, I think it's going to be an awesome comp crawler. I don't know if I'm going to go with the brushless combo yet. I probably won't for the near future. I do plan to upgrade the servo because I've heard that the servo is not the greatest. So there'll be a servo added. I'm going to put the winch on it. I do believe I'm taking these tires off, and I have Duratrax Deep Woods. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with these, or I really like the performance. These are Traxxas Canyon Trail 19s. on T-reel bead locks, and I really like the way they run. So I'm probably going to try them out, but I might also try out the deep woods and see which one of those I like. But I am super excited for this build. Out of the box, it really looks solid. I don't know of anything other than the steering servo that people complain about initially being a weak point. I like that it comes with lights on it already. Just not a huge fan of this really big bumper. I feel like that's just going to get in the way. The Gen 8 bumper, I have the stock bumper, but I even cut it down even further. So we'll see what we do with that. But for now, it's going to get some tires. It's going to get the winch. And the only other thing I'm going to do out of the box, I am not a fan of this. It feels decent in your hand, but I have a FlySky that I use for almost all my stuff, and I believe I have an extra receiver. So this is the only thing I'm going to get rid of out of the box. And we're going to switch it over so I can set endpoints and do that kind of stuff. And my winch controller is mounted right to the bottom of that. But other than that, out of the box, I like it. I really do. I think Axial did a nice job putting this or setting this up. And I have not driven any of the original SCX 10-1s. But as far as I understand, this is pretty much a 10-1 with some upgrades, and then the 10-3 is the 10-2 with some more upgrades. So not a huge fan of all the Jeep bodies. I know that's Axial's thing. They have the license for it. It's the same thing with 24 scale crawlers. That's why there's so many Jeeps, and they just came out with the Gladiator a couple days ago. But I'm a Toyota guy, so this, and like I said, the 15 Tacoma body that I'm going to put on it, I'm excited for that. And then maybe down the road I'll get a hard body like an RC 4-wheel drive or something like that. But I'm not too sure on that yet. The only thing I don't like about the hard bodies, they don't have any give. Like, I can run this up against a rock and I can kind of squeeze past it. You don't get that luxury with a hard body. And then you got, if you try that, you got a deep score in the side of your hard body and it doesn't look as nice. So if anybody's thinking about one of these, I'm going to say I'm going to recommend it. I have not driven mine yet, but I have seen these run on the course over at Abbott's RC, and I've seen them in competition at Adrenaline and other places I've been. They are really solid rigs, especially for the $350 price range. I think it's going to be hard to beat in that price range without spending a whole bunch or doing some over-the-top builder's kit. So we will see. There's going to be plenty of content coming. I'm going to start tearing into it, so there'll probably be another video in the next day or two of starting the mods on this. And then once I get the body doesn't come out until Valentine's Day, I believe. I think it's the 14th of February. So as soon as I get that, that's going to get painted and all done up. But we're going to start modding this thing out and having fun with it. And then we're also going to turn the Gen 8 into a regular trail truck. So that's exciting. But Axial really, I really think they do. They give you all kinds of links, steering link ends. And the other thing I really like, they give you all these light buckets, all different shapes. They got lenses for all of that. You can do all kinds of different roof rack lights or front bumper lights. You can change them all up. They give you all that in the box. So not only are you getting a good crawler for $350, but you're also getting a ton of spare parts. So the only thing I don't know is what in the heck they have these for. I don't know if these are supposed to be little gates because they give you two of them. Not really sure what those are for, but other than that, I'm super happy with it. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are excited to stick around and see what this thing turns into, and then see videos of this crawl. I'm thinking it's gonna be my truck for Motorama next month, but I'm not totally sure. I have to try and get over to Abbott's and get on his course and get some familiarization with the truck and how it crawls and how it drives and stuff before I take it and spend. Motorama's like, I think it's 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday and then 9 to 5 on Sunday. And before I go spend 2 whole days trying to compete with it, I would like to drive it. So I might still end up running the Gen 8 for that. But this is going to be my comp truck going forward. And I will, for this, I know I'm going to get the Toyota body, but I'll still probably pimp this body out. There's something about a CB antenna on these things that I like, and fire extinguisher and some of the other fuel can like my other body has. But we'll trick this out a little bit, maybe put some more lights on it. But it won't be on the truck too long once we get that Tacoma body. So if you guys have any questions or suggestions for me on things to upgrade, I know, like I said, the servo is one thing people like to upgrade first. But if there's anything else that you guys that have these would recommend doing, I would love to know that. I'm always doing research on the internet. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups for crawlers and generals, but now I've joined a couple of these Axial SCX10 groups. So I've been looking in there, but if there's anything that you guys have had problems with or consistent problems with, or know anybody that there's a consistent problem out of the box with these, I would really appreciate it. Be leaving it in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content and all the things that are to come on the channel, subscribe. We're closing in on 100 subscribers. We have 95 as of the moment I'm sitting here, so we're almost at that 100 mark. And hopefully once we hit the 100 mark, we snowball to 200, 300, and so on from there. So thanks for stopping by and checking out the video, guys. Again, if you have any more suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'd love to know. I like to have spare parts for stuff I don't want to upgrade, or upgrade the parts that really should be upgraded, so I would appreciate that input. But other than that, I'm going to get some tools out and start tearing into this thing, and I will see you guys next time. So happy bashing, happy crashing, whatever you do, get out and enjoy RC cars, airplanes, boats, whatever it is. Go out and have some fun. Unless it's 15 degrees outside, get inside and wrench on them and have some fun doing that. So I'll see you guys next time.